So welcome back to this week's Stat Show, and there's only one thing we can talk about this week, and that is, of course, Mark Hughes and how things have just been going terrible for Stoke in the past 18 months. And these stats after the Everton game, that 4-3 win, show just how drastic this turn has been. We've nearly had as many defeats in the time after that as before it, despite playing 30 less games. The points per games have dropped massively, and something that really sticks out there is the goal difference. And one of the things that really sticks out there is the goal difference, and goal difference is a really key indicator in long-term performance, and for our goal difference to have dropped to -40 in less than 2 seasons, it's just unacceptable. And it really goes straight back to Stoke conceding a hell of a lot of goals, and we know this. And if we look at the amount of goals we're actually conceding per game, since the Everton game we've conceded between 3 and 7 goals in a quarter of our matches, and that's more than we've kept clean sheets. It's really concerning how open that defence is, and we've really struggled to keep teams out, and you're just never going to be able to succeed if you can't stop teams absolutely hammering you. And if we look at the goals conceded in the defeats, it almost looks even worse. We've conceded between 4 and 7 goals in 12 of our defeats since that Everton game. And if you put in the 3 goals with that as well, we've conceded 16, which is nearly as many games as we've won in that period of time. We've only won 3 more games since that time, and it's just really, really concerning how poor Stoke have been. And if you look at how many points Stoke have accrued in their last 19 games, it's really concerning. Since that Everton game, Stoke have just been tailing off and have been spending a lot of time with the same amount of points over 19 games that the teams that finish in the relegation zones will have done. As you can see here, it's happening quite a lot this season. We're already dropping down, and we look like we're heading towards the amount of points that a team in 19th would get in half of their games in the season. And it happened at the start of last season, and yes, we had that trend in October, November where we were able to push on and achieve a lot of points, but that really seems to be a blip over the past 2 years. It's mostly been a slide downwards in performance, and that's really what this graph is showing here. So that's it for this week's Stats Show, and it really is worrying how it's going, and quite rightly many are questioning whether Mark Hughes is the man to go forward. Let us know in the comments if you agree with them or disagree with them. Leave the video a like, and please subscribe to the Bear Pit TV.